Another beautiful day in Bangkok. I'm gonna have a coffee in this nice coffee shop, which you can see. It's called So Coffee. I'm gonna mention the links in the description below. But it's not only that, because today I meet my friend Brian. He's also expat from Kenya who lives in Thailand in Bangkok for a long time, and we're gonna share some good experience with you guys. So stay tuned and enjoy this video. This cafe located around the Surasai BTS station and Ceylon Road. You can see the prices is really affordable, and they have also small outdoor area that you can enjoy the hello. They have a small outdoor area which you can smoke here. Guys, this is friend of mine, Brian. He used to live in Thailand for 2 years, and you're gonna share some good experience with you about the cons and pros of living in Thailand. So, hello Brian, how are you today?
I'm well, Mati. Thank you for having me on your channel, and so exciting to be here.
Thank you. So, could you tell the audience that how long have you been here, and what are you doing now in this moment?
Well, as you said, my name is Brian. I've been living in Thailand for the last almost 2 years. Actually, 2 weeks next week. In 2 weeks' time, I'll have finished 2 years. And at the moment, I'm working from home. I am married, have 2 kids. They go to school here in Thailand. And yeah, so I'm really excited to be here.
And also, where are you from?
I'm Kenyan. It's in East Africa, for those who may not know. The land of runners, marathon runners, and football players. That's where I'm from. I'm not very athletic myself, but I can play football.
Very nice. Okay, so as you are very great, because as you are a family person who lives in Thailand, we want to start with this. Can you tell me about the 5 pros of living in Thailand? Number 1.
Food. I love the food here. You have a lot of variety. You can like literally walk along any street. You get really nice, affordable, really yummy food. And yeah, that's one thing I would say. Number 1, food. You'll edit that.
How you can compare the food from here to your country, Kenyan food and Thai food?
Well, they are like night and day, because for example, Kenyan food, most of the food in Africa is like very natural, organic. We just go get it from the farm and cook it. It's all that. Not very much processed. As per the food over here, I think most of it is really processed and spicy.
Oh yes.
We don't eat a lot of spice in Kenya. Just like a small number of people do have like spicy food, but not like a huge number.
So African doesn't have a spicy food at all?
No, we do have spicy food, but
not
not
in Kenya.
In Kenya we do have spicy food, but not like at such a large quantities.
Oh, it's
just a
Thailand.
little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you can even go to a place, they don't even cook food with any spice whatsoever. So
That's nice.
that's another difference. So number 2 is accessibility. I usually find, okay, maybe I could be biased by where I live, because it's smack in the middle of town. So I can get from point A to point B really easily.
So what? Sorry for stopping you. What do you mean exactly by this?
I mean, like, Bangkok is known for its infamous traffic. So, and where I live right next to a BTS station, BTS SkyTrain.
So you think that the BTS system and MRT system make the life in Bangkok much way easier, right?
Yes, yes. So the BTS SkyTrain and the MRT subway train really make life and moving around Bangkok very easy. Because like, even if you go to the station, the nice bag. Even if you go to a station, like, you can get a train in less than 5 minutes. They're always like coming in and going in. Between 2 and 4 minutes, you will get a train. Yes?
Oh yes, sorry.
Yeah, as compared to like riding in a vehicle where you get stuck in traffic for like 30 minutes to 1 hour easily.
How about your country? Do you have left? Sorry, not yet. I have to cut this one.
Yeah.
Are you finished with that?
No, it's just one.
Oh yeah. So how about the traffic in your country? Where's the city you're from exactly in Kenya?
I'm from Nairobi, the capital city of Kenya. Yeah, we also do have a lot of traffic, and we don't have the luxury of having the subway train system. We only have the regular train system, but they usually function a lot more only in the morning and evening during rush hour. During the day, they are not really working anymore. Because as compared to Bangkok, we have more of an 8 to 4 sort of working schedule. Mm-hmm. So in the morning we get like really heavy traffic because everyone is going to work at the same time, same thing as
like
the
rush hour, yeah.
Yeah, the rush hour.
Okay.
Yeah, so during the day really they don't have a lot of customers, so they're not running.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's jump on the number 3.
The pros of living in Thailand.
Yeah.
Number 3, I have to say, is the beaches. They have really good beaches. Not to say that in Kenya we don't have clean beaches. We do have a lot of clean beaches, especially if you go to the southern parts of Kenya. But we're talking about Thailand, so I love the beaches over here, and also the ease of accessing them.
Okay.
Yeah, like you can easily fly from Bangkok to Krabi or Phuket, and it costs like it's really affordable. It's really affordable.
If you book in advance, you can get a really cheap ticket, like the 1,000 baht or 2,000 baht
for return.
Yeah,
yes.
One return, and which is cost like the, let's say like the $10. No, sorry, like the
1,000 baht is like $30.
Yeah,
$1,000 baht is $30. Yeah.
$30 or something like that, which is really affordable.
Yeah.
So which side of the Thailand you mostly prefer?
I love going to Krabi.
And beach. So you mean south of Thailand?
South of Thailand.
And Krabi, okay.
I am very biased. I love going to Krabi. I've gone there multiple times. I've not yet gone to Phuket. That's my next destination. Pattaya, I've visited Pattaya many times before. I've also gone to Koh Chang. But I'm still drawn to Krabi. I think maybe that's why. Maybe it has to do with the reason that I went there for my honeymoon. So, yeah, there is a
so you have a honeymoon,
special connection.
Honeymoon in there. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Very nice, very nice. Okay, that's number 3. So let's jump on the number 4.
Security. Thailand is very secure. I can comfortably walk around carrying my phone, even if it's like, not that I do this very often. I can comfortably walk around at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
No one is going to mug you or even like be up on business. In my country, I wouldn't even be safe walking alone at around 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock because I'll definitely run into a mugger.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I agree with you, yes. Bangkok and Thailand is actually quite safe
Very
about
safe.
this. I mean,
Yeah.
I saw the people, they're wearing expensive watches, even me, or expensive phones, and they walk around, no problems at all.
Yeah. And that's also, I've also noticed that, like even with our female friends, they feel very secure here. They can walk alone at night. No one is going to disturb them. In my country, that can never happen.
Wow.
Sadly to say, you know. Yeah.
Pros number 5.
Friendliness. The Thai people are known to be very friendly. They're so warm, welcoming. I really love that. And most of them are very helpful. Like even if you're lost, they might not really understand what you're saying,
But they try to help.
they will try to help. They will even go out of their way to help you, to make sure that you get to go wherever you want to go, you know.
Yes, actually I agree with you. Yeah, I had this issue many times. I mean, my motorcycle broken, and I stopped somewhere, and the people come and really helps me, you know, and not for money, just for free.
Yes.
Really, believe me. They are really helpful. They're such a nice people. Yeah.
Yeah. I love the Thai people.
I love Thailand
really
too.
do. Yeah.
Okay, so let's jump on the cons, the most important part.
Oh. All right.
What can you say about the cons of living in Thailand, in Bangkok? Start with the number 1.
Finding a good baba.
What is that?
Being a black person, so getting a place I can get a good haircut is very difficult. So this is a challenge most of the black people have in Thailand. Like, even if you go to a place, one of these best international salons, they will not really know how to get around working in black hair. So that has to come as number one for me as a con.
It's very interesting actually, yes, because I saw the lots of haircuts around, and also I saw the many people, many foreigners, they complain about that oh, they didn't cut really good my hair and something like that.
Yeah.
And exactly as you said, for black people, it's very important to always have a good.
Because our hair is very different from Caucasian or Asian hair.
Yes.
Even the text, the touch, the feel, everything is different. And if you don't get someone who knows how to work around the hair, you'll get stuck over there really badly.
Thank you. That was a really actually good comment. So let's jump on the number 2.
Number 2, food. I'm saying food as a double-edged sword.
Okay, wait a second.
Yes.
You told me the food as also pros.
Yes.
Good,
and
now
also
you
as
said
a con.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying, a double-edged sword.
Okay.
Like for example, I have 2 kids. My young son has a lot of allergies. He cannot eat food that has like soy, dairy, eggs, fish, sesame, nuts, and all that.
Wow.
And anywhere you go in Thailand, most of the food they make, like literally all has soy.
Yes.
Most of it has like groundnuts, eggs, you know. So you cannot really enjoy food as much as the rest of us do. So that's what I'm saying. Food is like a double-edged sword. Cuts through both sides.
Actually, I'm quite agree with this because I have some friends, they are vegetarians, and they have a little problem about finding the food in Thailand, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree about that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's jump on the coins number 3.
Education in Thailand is expensive. I'm saying it's expensive in the sense of if your kids are going to an international school. Because the government schools, education is free.
Yes.
Yes. But for that, you have to be taught everything in Thai. And if you're like an expert, you have to take your kids to an international school. Basically, if you want them to learn like different syllabuses, American system, British system, Australian system, you have to take them to an international school, and they don't come in cheap.
Because of course they can't speak and understand Thai at all, but they're supposed to go to international school.
Yeah,
Yes.
but then again, you pay for you get what you pay for. It's expensive, yes, but the quality of education is like really top notch.
Time for number 4.
Language. Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
I will explain. So, many foreigners in Thailand communicate in English, and unfortunately, not all Thai people speak in English. So you might go to a place where you have difficulties in communicating with people, but not so much within Bangkok. But the further away you move from Bangkok, the tougher it is. Yes, to the countryside.
Yes.
The tougher it is for you. It is going to be for you to communicate with people.
I also agree with that.
Yes. Eric, for example, if you get lost, for example,
Yeah, the language barrier is a little
it's very difficult.
problem. But I think for people, okay, not a tourist, but for people who want to live here, it's not bad if they learn some Thai language. It can be useful for them.
It is useful, especially if you learn like even if it's like basic Thai, just to help you get around. I would
Yes.
actually advise you for that.
Exactly.
Yes.
And the last one, number 5.
Well, I will not mention it by term, but I will just introduce it subtly. It will have to do with the color of my skin. I'm not saying they're racist. I will call it xenophobia. Not racist.
Why?
In the sense, you might go to a place, but people will kind of like hold back to speak to you or to even get close to you. It has happened to me before. It has happened to my friends while I was there, because I like giving like examples of what I've seen, not what I've had. There's one time I was in the train with one of my friends. So there was a middle-aged person. So I got up and left the person to go sit next to my friend over there. Do you know this guy didn't want to go and sit next to him?
She or he didn't sit
He.
there. He didn't
Yeah.
sit there.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because they didn't want to sit next to a black person. So I'm calling it a xenophobia. Then there's also one time I was standing next to an MRT bus stop. There were like 2 seats empty next to me, and there were these 2 ladies who chose to stand at a distance, not even come sit while waiting for the train, because they didn't want to sit next to me. But with these things, I don't really let it get under my skin, no. I just take it all in my stride. That's something, it's not racism, it's like more of xenophobia.
Maybe I would say yes, because you're totally different look
from what they are.
Yeah, from the
from
rest
what they're
of
used
the
to seeing.
people around.
Yeah.
Because okay, Thailand is in Asia, and the Asian almost similar face. So as you look a little different, that's why maybe for them it's like something's new, you know, and
they don't know what to really expect out of.
Yeah, it's very interesting because I know that lots of Thai girls they love black
people.
Yeah, they love black people. And I ask myself why. I mean, come on, why? But they like it, so that's gonna be okay. So that was the film number 5. Do you have anything else that you wanna tell to our audience about the tips for living in Thailand?
Well, I would say Thailand is a really beautiful place. If you can manage to come visit, by all means, you're more than welcome. I mean, as much as I've mentioned the 5 cons, I've been living here for the last 2 years and I still don't want to leave. I love it here, you know. So that's what I'm saying. I take all these challenges up in my stride. I'm not letting anything get under my skin. And this place is really good. It's really friendly, really open for tourists. So if you want to come to Thailand, I would say don't even make it sound as if, when. Feel free to come visit.
Just come.
Just come.
Right away.
We'll be more than willing to show you guys around.
Okay.
Yeah.
So thank you very much, Brian.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
And thanks guys for watching this video. If you have any question to ask him or ask me, leave in the comments below. Also, he's a YouTuber. He makes also video in Bangkok and somewhere around the world. What's your channel name?
So I usually make tour videos. My channel name is Bangkok Musings. Please put a link down below.
For sure.
Yes.
I will leave the links below. You can check his channel.
Subscribe.
And also, don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah.
So, guys, thanks for watching. Stay safe. I will see you on the next video. Peace.